Alright. Does it look like I'm on? Let's double check this over here. Okay, apparently I'm live. Alright. Hello everyone, this is Seraphira, and welcome to Genesis Alpha 1. So this game really just came out, well, over a year ago. It was on, not on Steam, it was first debuted, I guess, on, I think it was called Epic, the Steam competitor. So it's now finally out on Steam. I didn't want to go with another game library provider or anything like that. So I waited a year for it to come out, and here it is finally on Steam. So we're going to give this a shot. Alright, it might have to turn down the audio because it is apparently pretty loud. Let's come down a little bit there, and hopefully you guys can still hear the game and me. Alright, so I had played it a little bit just to see what's going on, but we're going to start over. Okay, so I guess we're going to go. I guess since I played the tutorial a little bit, I can do the other game types here, or corporations as they're calling. But let's, as far as this goes, go on with the tutorial for now. Yeah, we can't do a galaxy setup because it's a tutorial, so let's start this thing.
When I was young, our dream was to go to the stars. And so we tried, gave our best, and in the end we made it into space. We came here to prove our machines, our courage. We came for the competition and for the vanity. We weren't ready yet. And the dream faded, became a nightmare, became propaganda and lies. But soon, our old dream became a global necessity. We needed resources. We needed more space and more food. We needed a perspective. After years of digging in the dust of Mars, the inventors gave us wings. The hyperdrive. Our ticket to not only Venus or Jupiter, but to Messier, to Andromeda, and to a galaxy we call Alpha 1. A galaxy full of bright suns and beautiful planets. A galaxy full of life. A new hope. An alliance of powerful corporations was forged. And the dream returned, and we became pioneers again. Arcs full of genetic material reached Alpha 1. Their goal? Finding a new home for its cargo, and to initiate a new genesis for mankind. The best commanders were chosen to lead these starships, and like myself, you are one of them.
Okay, so there's the...
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship.
Hello, Mouse Girl. Okay, so now that the game's done talking, I'll be a little bit more talkative. Let's see. Hey, Trippy, how are you doing? Yeah, no, chat's working. I can see chat. It might be a little laggy. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Yes, it's been a very long time since I've, well, both streamed and I finally made another video yesterday. So now that I'm kind of at a point in school where it's not a whole lot left to do, I should have more time. So, okay, so what do we want to do? So it wants us to build a greenhouse and a tractor beam. So I think go to Life Systems, and there's the greenhouse. So it takes 5 panels, which apparently I have 5 of. I can't point to it, but it's on the right there. I think that's what that means, and it needs 5 energy.
This is a greenhouse. The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full time of our endeavor. Different life forms also demand different biosphere components to survive on this ship. To compose a certain biosphere, we need special plants. Superior genetics cloning technology is not configured for the creation or reproduction of plants. This means that we need to protect our plants at all costs.
Okay, sorry, the game kind of does talk a lot when you first start out. So this is actually our ship, which we will be walking around inside shortly. So we're going to put this greenhouse on. So you need to find, on the 4 sides of this greenhouse that I'm trying to put on here, there's little connector points. So you need to find another connector point like that, and then it'll turn green. I can put it here. I don't think there's any connector points up here. You can add connector points somewhere up here. Yeah, connections probably. But let's just put, this is where I planned on putting it anyway. Bang. So we now have a greenhouse. It just happens that fast. Okay, now they want us to add a tractor beam. So let's go look at chat here. So Trippy is stressed out about his driving test. Well, you do live in the UK, so you are driving on the wrong side of the road. So that will make it, I would make that stressful for me. Sorry, but yes, I went there. Sorry. I don't know. Why are you nervous? Have you not driven in a while or something? Okay, let's go to tractor beam. I think that is a resource. There we go.
The Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
Okay, so there is a couple storages over here and a deposit and a biotank. Here's the thing about the tractor beam that I found out playing the game. Once you start beaming or using the tractor beam to find resources out in space, apparently it brings space bugs with it. So what I want to do, let's go to connections. I can't do a corridor because I don't have, yeah, it's not letting me do this corridor. I'm still building the tractor beam. So I would like to make a tractor beam like out on the ship, like outside here, and then other places that where I'm going to bring in hostiles, and then like a long corridor to defend on. When you start out, it's really not that tough. And I don't think I want it, now that I'm thinking about it, right off of the greenhouse either, but I guess that's what we're going to go with. Okay. So I can rename the ship to, I hate this font, because I don't know why they decided that they needed to use font from the 60s. And we're going to hit start game. It's your first ever driving test. I don't know how long my driving test was because that was 30 years ago. Is it a written test? It's got to be more than just a written test. What part is 40 minutes? Is it the actual on the road? Alright, so we are in the game.
Welcome to the shipbuilding.
Okay, so you hit tab to go to the shipbuilding. So once it says welcome captain. That's nice. Welcome captain. What am I supposed to do? Let's use the terminal. Yes, you'll probably do fine, Trippy. Okay. As long as you've been practicing, I would assume that they allow you to practice, like driving with some other licensed driver, before you take the test. So hopefully you got a lot of practice. I know you're in a medical type field as well, so you probably did a lot of practice on those tests as well. It's going to be just similar. You're just showing what you already did. That's all you're doing. Okay, so I guess this is a map. This is a map of the system. Wow, that's a that's a lot of money on driving lessons. I hope my parents didn't spend that on me. Okay, we're not gonna move, but so all this is unknown. So planets here. This is where I am. I'll probably need to change the name of my ship. I mean, I just really don't know why they use this font in this game. Okay, Sea Survival Guide. Now what do I do? Nope. Nope.
Greetings, Commander. You have been sent to Quadrant Alpha 1. The mission is to find a new home for the crew on board of this ship. Expand your ship and explore the galaxy for resources and interesting new life forms. Look out for a suitable planet, a Genesis candidate, and when you are ready, initiate a Genesis.
Okay. So apparently that's what we're supposed to do. This is this exact same thing. Okay, go to the tractor beam. So I think I hit T to open my... Let's call it a tablet because it's T. And I'll need to remember to come back here because here's a weapon rack, which we don't have any weapons in at the moment. There are other things out here which are for scanning. So if I hold E, apparently I start typing away and I'm scanning the debris out there. I don't know what that does. I can put crew on this, I just don't know how to do it. I think the tutorial will get me to there. So, okay, my greenhouse is over there, the tractor beam's through there, but let's do a little exploring. So here's the quarters. So Trippy has your own car. Bring a... I'm not sure what you mean by bring a carer. Is it really going to help? Live away from your family, so I have to rely on friends to sit in the car with you. Oh, is someone allowed to sit in the driver test with you? I don't think they do that in the United States. I think you're pretty much... You and the tester are the only people in the car. So I moved the microphone of my headset down kind of below my chin. Hopefully I do have a little bit more sniffles than I did yesterday. Hopefully you aren't hearing too much of that. So here's the other crew. There's 3 of us. So right now we're all humans. Eventually you find other life forms, and you can both use those life forms as is, or you can, I think what I heard was genetically alter or cross DNA between the two. So, okay, that's the quarters. There's some storage. It doesn't look like much for storage because it's full. So I can talk to the Ida, but I'm not going to. Again, another deposit area, and here's the bio tank, I believe is what it was called. So maybe this is where we can store the genetics we come across. So control to crouch. They make it so, see, as you can tell, I'm underneath the ship, and I guess it's kind of like Alien, where they can go underneath you, which can make it, well, a lot more difficult. Okay, greenhouse, there's some more storage there. I don't know if each storage building has a capacity. I haven't figured that out yet, but here we are in the greenhouse. So, it's kind of a nice little area. You can look out into space, but they still want me to go to the tractor beam. We will come back here eventually, but like here, this is a place to plant something. There is someone out here working. So apparently, Felon. Okay, it's kind of a strange last name. Is working in the greenhouse. Okay, so here we are in the tractor beam. It wants me to scan some debris. So there is another scanner thing over here. The tractor beam moves resources of the ship. If there's enough storage space left, the tractor beam will keep collecting until the debris source is exploited. Okay, so here's the scanner, I think. Oh, maybe it'll come here. Use the terminal. Okay, so I guess these are the things near the ship. You can drive on forever on a provisional license as long as the car has the L plates and you have someone sitting with you. How long have you had the provisional license? Okay, so here we go. I guess this is why you scan these resources. So it tells you what is in them. There's 9 batteries in that. There's 12 cables in that. We don't know what's in that. But we're going to beam it over here anyway, apparently. So we should assign a crew. Can I do that here? Assign crew members at the terminal by using the auto-assign button or the crew screen on the right side of the terminal. It's probably here. Here, that's where I want it. So here's my crew member. You can see he's typing away. And out of the way. So we need to build a workshop. The Hammerus. Wow, that's a lot just for insurance. I shouldn't be paying that. I'm pretty sure I don't pay that for 2 people. Yes, living in the UK sounds extremely expensive. Construct weapons and defenses. Okay.
This is a workshop module. Here, we research and construct weapons and defenses. You can also configure the weapon racks with your favorite selection of weapons. Assign engineers to the workshop in order to speed up research processes.
I don't think it'll fit in here. No. Let's put it over here. Actually, let's access corridor.
The corridor connects modules and is available in different designs. Make sure you balance the ship's layout between security and efficiency.
There we go. Okay, so I added this long corridor here, which is kind of what I wanted to do here with this tractor beam. Let's go back to defense and we'll put the workshop here and rotate it with the, as it says down here, the E or the Q. And I'm going to put the workshop in there. Okay, leave the shipbuilding menu and go to the newly built workshop. So he will defend versus bugs that come with the tractor beam. Okay, so as you can see, there's my new workshop over there. Apparently there's a ringed planet, which we are moving past with a moon.
Resources collected.
Little members are working. Okay, apparently we got a bug somewhere. This radar a lot like. Okay, so I don't know if you saw it, but down on the bottom there's a little radar, which was similar, I think, to the movie Alien, of how it tracks other things. So here's my corridor. So I'm in the workshop, just like the tutorial wants me to do. Oh, jeez. So, describe a point. So it would be like speeding or something like that. So if you're caught speeding, you get 1 point? Or does certain things cost more points, or is it just accidents? Access the weapon rack and pick up a turret. Optional. You can select a different weapon from one of your weapon slots. Okay. Take a turret. I think the turrets... Here we go. Here's a weapon locker.
Access granted.
Here's the turrets. At least I thought they were
Resource
here.
acquired.
That's a gun. That's a gun, apparently. I thought the turrets looked like these boxes.
Access granted.
These look like rounds. Okay. You have to behave yourself when driving. So the bug came with the tractor beam. So the tractor beam is taking debris from space. So there's bugs apparently on that debris. So every once in a while, when you tractor on the debris because you're trying to get resources, a bug will come with it.
Resources collected.
Speeding is 3 points. Okay. Other things like parking offenses, if it is serious. Parking. So like if you park between two spots, that'd actually be kind of nice in the United States. A lot of people need to get tickets for that. Other things like parking offenses, if it's serious, driving, dangerous driving. Yeah, I get that. Okay, apparently there's no turrets here. I wonder if I need to create one here. So I think it's a defense. We're going to make a turret one. But let's do it.
Job
quick.
assigned.
Okay, so we need to make an advanced workshop to start researching things. Apparently I don't have the gunpowder to make this turret. Okay, I wonder if she...
Resource acquired.
Yeah, she was wearing yellow before. So apparently if you're working in the workshop, you get a different color uniform. Okay, well, yep, there's a radar. Apparently there's something on the radar, so... hopefully my crew member is not getting his butt kicked. Whoa! There he is. There we go. Okay. Bugs are dead. So, apparently Ida's not going to tell me every time. She's not going to give me a voice warning that there are bugs on the ship. That's why we need to build a turret to help defend my dude here. I don't know if I can tell what his health is at.
Access granted.
Oh, there we go. E to take the turret. I just didn't see that before. There we go. So I've got a turret.
Resources collected.
So yeah, it wants me to go back to the tractor beam and put down this turret. Place a turret in the tractor beam module to protect the crew against hostile life forms. That could enter the ship along with the collected resources. Okay, where do we want this turret? I'm gonna put it here. So I think I just selected and
Weapons activated.
there it is. Okay, now he wants me to go to the greenhouse. But kind of hard to see, but
Resource meaning.
this is black on black, but there's my turret, so if someone...
Resource acquired.
Okay, no radar with that minus resource. Parking on a double yellow line. is so limited, and some people just, I don't know if they're just in a hurry or they're just plain rude and they take up more than one spot. So having them getting ticketed and having to pay $2,000 to get their license again, that would be an awesome thing. Okay, use the greenhouse terminal to plant a palm, which is stored in your deposit.
Resources collected.
Okay, so I have 2 empty plots apparently. Or planters. So I got a palm that's planted because it will give me O2 apparently.
Processing.
So the plant is coming from my deposit. Now it wants me to build a clone lab. Okay, so apparently it's going to go here. I don't know why. Preparing the next process. Okay, where's my greenhouse dude? Is he... Oh. Apparently there's robots.
Resource acquired.
Okay, so now it's planting. So apparently the robot went and got the palm seed or sapling or whatever you want to call it. Okay, there. The palm tree's been planted. So I've got some, I think these are just called ferns. Here's my dude, who I can talk to. I just don't want to do that yet. Okay, so we need to build a clone lab. In the crew category, clone lab. I think it's just giving me this framework and things.
In our cloning laboratories, new clones can be created and added to the crew. Thanks to superior genetics advanced technologies, we are also able to combine human DNA with DNA we collect in outer space. This feature gives us the amazing option to create perfectly specialized beings for the Genesis program.
Okay. That must be why, well, I hear both things about the UK. They're so polite, and because you're forced to be. And sometimes they're so rude, probably because they're forced to do all these things. But that's just like anywhere else. So I always hear like both sides of the spectrum. Usually I hear the polite part, though. So. Okay, now we have a clone lab. Okay, go to the clone lab and clone a new crew member. Okay. Select a human clone and start the cloning procedure from a clone lab. Human 1. So does that mean there's more types of humans?
Cloning initiated.
No empty crew cabins left. Production in process. Speed up the process. Is that the workstation it wanted me to use?
New clone arrived.
Okay, now I want to build a hangar. Hangar will give you option to farm resources on planets can be found in the resources category. Let's look at my crewmate. So, I don't know what his name is. Hansen. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put the hangar out here next to this tractor beam just because believe, since I'm getting resources from planets, it will also bring on board hostiles. That's space travel. Okay, what is it? Is it a resource? Hangar. There we go.
This is our hangar module. The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, plants, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks. You need to assign pilots to operate a hangar. Please use the hangar terminal for additional information.
Okay, so we're just gonna build it. Yeah, we're gonna go like that. Go to the hangar and send a harvester to a planet. Okay. Oops. So as you can see, while you're running around fighting off hostiles, it could get quite maze-like. So tractor beam, and on the other side of the tractor beam is the hangar. Hopefully the turret is it. It says something like when the turret runs out of, I don't know, ammo or whatever, it just destroys itself. Okay, so here we are in the hangar. Here's our little harvesting type ship. Use the hangar terminal, select a planet, and launch the harvester. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing that I oriented the ship the way I did, because it looks like the ship will take off this direction, which I don't have any modules blocking, so that's good. I wonder if I can fall out. Nope. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I think there's a scanner. No, there's no scanners nearby. There was over on the tractor beam though. Well, I thought there was. Maybe it's over here. Apparently my crew member isn't automatically getting all the debris in the area. Let's go back to the bridge. Is that what it's called? Yeah, bridge. We're going to use the scanner. And we're just going to do some scanning on our own here. There we go. So now we can scan that planet. Scan the other planet. Space debris. Let's see if it goes back to the planet after this again. I don't know if we can... No, it's a different planet, I think. So you take a ship down to the planet, and yes, you will walk around on the planet. So we're going to do that in just a moment. So let's just leave that alone. And we have more bugs. As we chose a new... Where are you running? So we chose a new set of debris. Let's see what the turret does. Are you guys coming? Where's the bugs going? It's just they're making a mess of the ship here. stuff. Help me, I'm under serious attack. In the tractor beam. Dude, you got a turret there. I wonder if the bugs multiply once they get on the ship.
What's going on here?
Okay, what if these are eggs? Yep, we're kind of being invested here. This is what the game is supposed to turn into. What is that? DNA? So I'm holding down the right button and it picks up things like DNA. Let's fix that. Let's fix this one.
Resource acquired.
See, this looks like eggs of some sort. Whoa! Okay, so I should be looking around the ship to make sure that they're not making little eggs underneath. What's this? Install module upgrade alien detector. Okay, I don't know what I picked up there. I don't know. Okay.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
That's fine. This just looks like dirt from underneath the greenhouse. I think we're fine. Yeah, you kind of have to, once you start getting bugs, you got to make sure they're not laying eggs underneath everything. Okay, we should be good. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the planet. It is a little dark here, sorry. What does this say? Workstation.
Resource acquired.
Okay, let's go. The turret didn't seem to help a whole lot. I don't know if I should have put the turret underneath so that I could hit both. I don't know. Let's launch the harvester. And we're gonna go, what does this say? There's sulfur, uranium, and one site. I don't know what the site
Harvester
means.
destination set.
Launch sequence activated.
So I was waiting for crew. I can be one of those crews. Planet expedition. There we go. Enter the harvester and start the expedition to your selected planet. Optional. You can assign crew members to go in your stead. They will farm the planet for resources. Okay.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7,
Okay, apparently just one.
Resources collected.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
Alright, don't know if this is an actual different game or if it's just a satire on movies. Okay, so there's a weapon rack on here as well. Let's look. I already have a rifle, I believe. Okay, so we're on this planet. I'm going to take this gun out. It's a little different than the last planet I saw. This is... okay, uranium. Whoa. Oh, there's a turret up here. Whoa, we got a little bit more hostile than bugs. Okay, hopefully I wasn't too loud there, sorry. A little startled. The turret saved me. Watch the radar. Watch the radar. Nope, another one. Ouch. Okay. Go to the bridge and use the health station. Well, I'm not at the bridge. I'm on the planet. Okay, so we got that resource. I'm sure there's more out here. I think eventually you can clear this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's try to get... oh, shoot! And I am dead. Well, yep, so...
New captain promoted.
well, I did return to the ship. But not the way I think I was supposed to. So now they want me to build a refinery. The resources collected on the planet seem to be refined. Resources. I was gonna say there's all these other things that we haven't done, like alien research. I think we've got both of these already going.
This is the refinery. Raw materials will be enhanced here. This process takes time. To increase refining speed, assign engineers to work in the refinery.
It doesn't look like to be an outlet off of this, so I can make a corridor, or I can just put it on the biotank. Let's make a connection here. So now I kind of have a little loop. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. At least I don't. If I am fighting, maybe I can run around in circles. What's the wow part? The wow part that I died, or go to refinery and refine collected resources. Don't forget to assign some crew members. Perhaps you need to reassign crew members for other modules at the crew screen. I probably need to make another quarters as well. I don't know what's that. Is that a robot? Or circles? Crew members and squares robots? Probably. Oh, I guess, and if they're not active, they turn gray. I don't know. Let's go over to the... let's go look.
Resource acquired.
Yep, those are the robots. Okay. Biotank. Where did I make it this way? Where did I put my refinery? Oh, I put it down by the workshop. Shoot, it was right over there. I put the refinery here. Okay. Okay, so
New materials have been refined.
okay, so that's the one uranium that I took, so we made a fuel rod out of it. Go to the bridge and travel to another planetary system. Let's... They want me to assign a crew member, though.
Resources collected. Job assigned.
So I guess this is what we've got. We got a bunch of nothing on board right now in the deposit area, so I'll have to go back to planet. Alright guys, as long as no bugs get on board, we should be fine. I don't think. Escape. Maybe it does pause the game. But I'm going to let you enjoy the scenery because I need to go AFK for just a moment, and I will be right back.
Resource acquired.
Okay, I am back. Oh. Well, okay, sorry, I just got a message from Mouse Girl saying, well, no, I shouldn't say Jess, I just haven't seen it till now. Apparently you guys can see chat because, oh, where you're probably seeing chat on the side is just not where I normally have it. Let's see. If I can fix that. I don't know if that's working or not. I'll see if there's a bring to front option. Okay, well, you guys can see the chat on the side, so sorry about that. Let's just continue on. They want me to go to the bridge, go to another planetary system. I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to go back down to that planet. Hopefully not die. Apparently, either the ship came back. So we're going to go back down here.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated.
Because
10, 9,
combat's fun.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
Okay, we are ready. Hopefully we will not die. Apparently running inside of the ship wasn't the best idea. There's some more uranium here anyway. Okay, nothing on the scanner. like samples that I'm picking up down here from these aliens. Okay, this is sulfur. So I got 84 health. Did I finish the sulfur? Yeah. Samples I think I got. Jeez. The turret light is not helpful though. So there's a kind of a border here. What is it? Nope. Leaving the shield. So you can't survive outside of the shield. So you have a limited area where you can explore. Which is probably good because it's fairly easy to get lost. Jeez. There's my ship. Hello. There's another one around here somewhere. Where are you? Sides. Look, there doesn't seem to be any on that side, so let's get the sulfur. So tell me my ship is full. Did it say harvester fail? Oh, full. It didn't say fail, it said full. So let's get out of here because... Whoa, here's some bugs. Okay. Return. Launch.
9 launch sequence activate. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No. I don't want you on my ship. Okay. Okay, we returned. We're at 44 health. Okay, he's not beaming anything on board, which is fine with me. Let's just have our little rest here. Is he gonna go get those resources? Is that what he's doing? Yep. That's kind of cool. So apparently I probably should have put the refinery closer to this. I don't know. It is what it is. That way the robots will be more efficient. Storage. One that did a deposit. Okay. So there's the sulfur, so it'll get put in here, and then when we try to refine it, they'll come back, I guess. Okay, so I don't really have the most efficient design here going, but that's fine. Alright. I am in the ship. Use the Galaxy terminal. Hyper jump to another system. Apparently our shields are no shields. Maybe I don't need to have a shield generator. Let's just look at defense here. Nope. Greenhouse reactor. Let's just go for the top. Resources. So this obviously isn't everything you can build because I can't do anything for space travel. Oh, and there's bugs on board. And I suppose the bugs are underneath. So I don't know if they're... I hope they're not little bugs in here. I don't know where that came from.
New materials have been refined.
Okay. Okay, perform a hyper jump. Okay. Danger low. Sure.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Congratulations. Okay, good job. You should now be familiar with all the basics that a Genesis captain must know. More information is available asking crew members or using the IDA spots located in the various ship modules. Okay.
Welcome to the bridge, Captain. Here you can find the Galaxy Terminal, hyperdrive control, and computer mainframe. New materials have Use the Galaxy Terminal to set travel destinations.
I don't actually control the ship that I'm aware of. I just went to this terminal, chose a new place for it to go, and it jumped. So I'm not actually quote-unquote flying it. I'm in control of it, but not moving it like with a flight stick or something like that. Alright, what do we got here? Space debris. So this is kind of boring in my opinion, sitting here holding down the E key. Wow, lots of planets in this sector that we jumped to. Wow. Okay, we'll go to the...
New materials have been refined.
Jeez. I wonder if it's scanning the entire system or just the sector that we're in. Yeah, this is the last one I want to do. Okay, we can... that can... no. There is a radar, though. No, somebody must have killed it. So I don't know what I was doing all that scanning, but I thought there was a healing thing on the bridge. I thought I saw that. Alright. You have a turret. Let me see if I can heal up a little bit.
New materials have been refined.
What's this? Another scanner. Okay, so I have 14 biomass. Is that... it says plus 50. Okay, so I went from 44 to 94, and I now have 13 biomass left. The underdeck.
Resources collected.
I don't know. That kind of makes me a little space sick. Nice. Anyway,
New materials have been refined.
so yeah, that's, I guess, the basics of Alpha, or Genesis Alpha 1. I guess we're supposed to find some sort of planet and start a Genesis. I don't think that's going to happen in one sitting. But let's hit tab. Alien research. Where apparently I need panels. Aliens that have been captured alive will be held in the alien research facility. That does not sound like something that I actually want to do. Let's go to the refinery and see what's going on here.
Let's get out of here.
Whoa! Dude, where'd you come from? not good. Yeah, I haven't quite...
Resource acquired.
Security is lousy in this ship, yep. Okay, I mean, there's something else on board. I don't know if these are coming from, but that's not something I want to deal with. It's the tractor beam. I'm in the wrong spot. Workshop. Greenhouse. Go. Let's check this out. Okay. Just making sure there's no...
Survival guide updated.
Did we lose a crew?
Your ship is like an ark, and the crew is the most important part of your endeavor. No crew, no Genesis. Improve the crew's DNA and treat them properly, and they will grant success of your mission. Each crew member needs a crew quarter cabin, or they can become sick. Assign crew members to modules to maximize the module's functionality. If you die, you will respawn as one of them, with all of your abilities and flaws included. As long as crew members are alive, so are you.
Crew healed. Okay. Okay, I should probably go underneath.
Resource acquired.
Okay, we seem to be fine underneath. So yeah, it's, I don't know, a resource gathering game. You gather the resources, you build new stuff, fight off the aliens, you rinse and repeat. Okay, got the palm tree going on here. I don't know if it requires fuel to make a jump. Let's have a talk.
Resources collected.
The plants in the greenhouse provide the necessary biosphere for the crew. Besides the bridge, greenhouses are the most valuable modules and are vital for the survival of the crew. You can find new plants on planets. Each plant provides a certain type of biosphere. Assigned crew members will take care of our plants, helping them to grow faster. Bigger plants provide more biosphere. The captain can also use greenhouse workstations to speed up the planting process themselves. Tiers. So there's tiers of plants. Higher tier plants will provide more biosphere. Stored plants. If not enough crew members are assigned to the greenhouse to take care of the plant, it will decay and provide less biosphere. Okay. So I don't know if we've got enough crew. We've got one. Plant seeds. The plant is fully grown. It may spread naturally to empty
Resource
planters
acquired.
in the greenhouse. Okay. for intercepted transmissions regularly. I'm just going to indicate important loot. Locations will be marked to the Galaxy Terminal. Okay. Extend your ship. Make sure to take necessary security procedures into account when laying out the ship. Yeah, I was trying to. I wonder if I can remove... I can rename him, apparently. I wonder if I can remove modules from the ship. Okay, so we got an empty plot here. Or planter. I don't know if we can tell if things are fully grown or not. So I can destroy plants. What does this mean? Does that mean it's not being taken care of? This plant requires more crew to grow healthy, so I need to do a couple things. Make quarters.
Crew quarters. Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules. If a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them here.
Okay, let's do a connection. Let's do a turbo
The lift module grants fast access to higher or lower decks of the ship.
Just what can I connect it to, though? I thought it was green a second. It's all red, red, red. There we go. So I can make a connection on the side and then it'll go up. But does it only have one connection on it? I don't want it on the tractor beam. Rotate, yep. Oh, that's rotating the module, not my view. Okay, that's what I wanted to see, was the hangar bay. Okay, so I got, these are where I don't have a whole lot of extra things to, so let's go with access to ship's service tunnels. We'll go with a corridor. And then we'll build a turbo lift. And we'll put the turbo lift there. Okay, so I can apparently go up now. R and F. That's the turbo lift. What did it say? Reach higher and lower decks. Do I have to make another? Okay, so now the turbo, I guess you need 2 turbo lifts, my guess, anyway. Let's fit because it's probably getting blocked by the greenhouse over here. So does this take a lot of energy? There we go. Okay, so I've got another quarter so I can house more crew. Let's make another crew. Okay, do I need...
Cloning initiated.
Okay, so you got one in the greenhouse, one in the tractor beam, one in the workshop, and one in the refinery. So I guess you just hold down the right mouse button and then you can look around to see where the crew members are assigned. Okay, so now I just speed this process up.
New clone has been welcomed.
Alright, what do you have to say here? Not assigned will stay in the crew quarters or spend time in a recreation module. I don't think we have recreation modules. Okay. Let's make... I don't know, I need to get more biomass, so I don't know if I should go to a planet and kill stuff. What's up with this? Can't seem to do anything with it, but we got some either stasis or dead creatures. Okay, apparently I can heal myself here. Alright, let's go upstairs, see how that works. So, here's my corridors and turbo lifts. How do I go up? Call Ida. Use a terminal. Yeah, I don't know what those were in the cloning chamber. Some sort of alien. It didn't look human. Okay, so here's the other crew quarters, but apparently my dude's somewhere else. What I need to do is assign another crew member to the greenhouse so that the palm doesn't die on us.
Job assigned.
Okay, so now it's green. I don't think planets will get us biomass. But, yeah, I do kind of like the shipbuilding here. It's kind of cool to see it as you put the modules down, to see that spreading out. Alright, what do we got going on here? Okay, there's still framework on that debris with low danger. I don't know if we can do anything with the tractor beam on the planet. I don't think so. So I don't know where all those aliens came from. Hopefully, it came from the tractor beam. Not that I want the tractor beam bringing on aliens. I just, that seems like the likely source where all those aliens came from last time that were shooting at us.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
So I do want to go back down to the planet. I just, well, you know, I guess we'll find out if anything happens to the crew while we are out and about.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated. 10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
I don't. This seems like a game that you can waste a lot of time on.
Access granted.
Okay, so we do have other turrets. Okay, so this planet looks a little different. Hopefully it's not as hostile as that last planet we were on. Nope, bugs. Clone samples. So you would think with all the crew members that you need, that this game would lend itself to multiplayer, but I don't remember seeing an option for that. It just said new game. Moved on from there. There's a biomass. Whoa, that's a lot of bugs. ability sample awareness. Clone sample mantis.
New clone research unlocked.
New clone researches creates DNA, boosts intelligence and speed, but weakens health. Adding the DNA is good for engineers. Okay. We don't know how to do that yet. biomass is good. Alright, what does the ship say or look like for... We got one more spot. Okay, that's just a rock with the border on it. To your ship in order to collect bio, otherwise the biomass will be lost.
New ability research added.
Nope, don't get stuck. Nope. So how do I build? Jeez. Inside the ship, because otherwise all this biomass goes to waste. Return to mothership. Wish I could close the door. didn't say it was full, but it doesn't say I'm picking it up necessarily either. I guess it's healing me. Okay, I got 16 bullets. Come on, turret. Alright, let's get out of here.
10, 9, launch sequence activate. 7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh, here they go.
1, 0.
Oh, out of ammo. And apparently taking a bug with me. Okay, so we brought all that uranium. Robots are picking it up.
Resource acquired.
Yeah, I think multiplayer on this would... I would think it'd be fun. That way you got multiple people working on multiple things. You have, you know, one person doing the clickety-click on the scanner keyboard. Let's look at this. Alien locator, site locator, resource location. How do I get... How do I get this done? There we go. It's kind of clunky.
Resources collected.
Okay, he's still working on... Oh, there's the radar. What's going on with the radar? Let me down. There. Yeah, I should probably put some storage near.
Resource acquired.
So I'm not running back and forth. This is the bio tank. Are there any computers? I can't call.
New materials have been refined.
Well, let's look here. Advanced clone lab needed to research. But I've got 20 biomass. I don't know if that's how much I can hold. Oh, here we go. alien species, more DNA samples are required. So I guess I can make more than humans now. I don't know why it says unknown. But I don't have enough DNA cycles for that. This one I can make, but I don't have radiation blue to make it. Oh, I guess I can choose the gender. Alright, we're an hour and 45 minutes. Not sure what I want to build right now. So what I guess this just doesn't sound good. Are you not doing anything fully? Alien stowaways. During the beaming process, there's a chance of alien life forms entering the ship. Members of the tractor beam will carry out the beaming process. Optionally, the captain can speed up the process by using the workstations. Selecting resources on the left side of the tractor beam will mark sectors which have already been scanned to contain the selected resource. Enough storage space is required to activate the tractor beam. Once beamed on board, the resource will be added to storage. The current system contains space debris. Select the debris on the tractor beam terminal in order to transfer valuable on board. Okay. I wonder if Ida has any information.
This is our hangar module. The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, plans, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks. You need to assign pilots to operate a hangar. Please use the hangar terminal for additional information.
Okay. But there was something about adding storage to the ship. Is there a terminal out here on the outside? No. I wonder if the turret goes up and down. Retracts, I guess, would be the correct terminology.
Access granted.
Okay, so don't have a whole lot of bullets here. 12 by 60. I mean, lots of these ones. I wonder if those were found when I was fighting those other aliens. As far as I can tell, this pistol has infinite ammo. There we go. There's the biomass that will heal me. But I was looking for more of a terminal to see if there's upgrades I can do to this ship. It's got to be somewhere. Okay. Let's look into... Oh, I guess you just use that to move. Okay, select it and hold X to destruct. Wonder if I get the cable back. Crew assigned 0 condition. This is fine where it is. It's this stuff that I want closer to this stuff. Okay, so I've got 0 cable. If I hold X... If not enough storage space remains, destructing a storage will destroy resources. And it's holding 3 framework and 5 energy. What is this one holding? Same thing. Storage 20 condition. Perfect. Reinforcement, nothing. There's 4 out of 8 deposits in there. So why don't we do this instead? Let's resource storage.
This is the refined storage module. Production-ready materials leave the refinery and will be stored here. Keep an eye on our refined storage capacity. If we run out of space, the refining process will be placed on hold. Our refined materials are the source for shipbuilding, weapon, and ammunition supply.
I don't have enough energy to build a deposit because I want to move these things over to this location, so hopefully everything will be contained alien-wise in this section. At least that's the plan. But I need energy. So let's I have my 2 storage containers. Hopefully I didn't just lose a bunch of resources because I replaced the storage containers, technically, right? Let's see here. What does it say about the deposit now? Apparently, because I destroyed those 2 things, I got
Welcome to the
resources back.
deposit module. Raw materials from the hangar will be moved here by carrier robots. Make sure that we always have enough deposit space available. Otherwise, the carrier robots will leave farmed raw materials in
That's
the
not gonna do
hangar,
anything for
and
me.
further harvesting will not be possible.
Because I won't be able to put anything over here, so let's just put, like I was going to do that. I was wondering if I could utilize this space, but and get rid of that. Undo that. Okay, so there's hold Z to reinforce. So I can see the robots are picking stuff up and bringing it to the refinery. Why don't we just wait till the deposit's done and empty? There's only 2 left, so we just need the refinery to complete. Okay, so I have 20 out of 20 biomass. I have 92 out of 100 energy. What I'm not sure the energy does necessarily. Top right, there's a reactor, shield, hyperdrive, and recreation check marks, which have no check marks. So eventually I'm going to have to start making that. So my storage is 37 out of 40. My deposits are 2 out of 16. So I do need some more storage. My deposit is fine, even when I get rid of those 2 uranium in that deposit, and then destroy that deposit. I should have something out of 16, or sorry, out of 8, I would assume. I wonder if fuel rods will add to my energy. I don't know. Let's look at other things here. Clone lab and quarters got those. Life systems. I don't have a reactor that I'm aware of. Reactors needed to power ship modules. I don't have any cables to create it, though. I don't know if I'll get some cables once I destroy that deposit. I probably need to be tractor beaming on some loot cables or something like that, because I thought I saw cables out on debris. Let's look at defense. I got a workshop. Nothing on space travel yet. materials and not enough energy, apparently. I don't know how I'm going to bring stuff back alive yet as well. How is the deposit doing here? We got one left. There's something going on though. Where am I at? I'm in the hangar. I just do not. I am so lost. I keep thinking that the hangar's the other direction. Okay, I guess I should listen to the music. It looks like somebody... was under attack. Okay, just hold there. I still need 1 iridium. Come on. Hurry up. Oh, actually, this is the one that I want to hurry up. So I can now destroy this. And yep, my deposit went down to 8 storage space left, which I'm okay with at the moment. So, as far as I'm aware, I think this is where my hostiles should be contained. Would prefer to have a longer corridor. I don't feel like destroying everything at the moment, though. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, since the deposit is empty, let's look here. There's nothing, no free space in storage. Build a new storage.
Storage capacity at maximum. Material refining on hold.
Oh, that's why it's making all that noise. It's complaining. Maybe I should have done like a turbo lift around here somewhere. Okay, well the deposit... corridor there. Let's look at the turbo lift. It only has 1 access point. Okay, there are other access points on this. Alright, let's put that deposit back. Or put storage... No, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, are you gonna stop complaining now? Okay, so I have 34 out of 60 storage. So there's room for storage. Oh, apparently I don't need to use that bar there. I just hold the mouse down. So what I want is, I think I want cables. let's do it. Hyper jump. The only problem is that, yes, I do have basically it all contained here, but all they have to do is go underneath and then they can get to anywhere else in the ship, especially if they're small like the bugs. I just thought of that, but I don't know. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Planets explored 2 out of 2. Sure, let's...
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Interesting. Okay. We're here in this new sector. Let's go all the way back to the tractor beam. Go back to process. So I can scan gunpowder framework. There's sulfur for gunpowder there. So hold E to scan. Sulfur. Lots of sulfur. What I want is cables. I don't know. I don't know if these replenish either. What does a site mean? Apparently there's nothing in there, so that's why. Okay, let's do one more mission here.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated.
I don't have any bullets, so...
10. Access granted. Sequence activated. 7, 6, 5,
Okay, so now at least I got
4,
60 ammo.
3, 2, 1. 0. Launch sequence activated.
stasis, but it seems like, whoa! As soon as I start scanning those things or trying to get the resource, that's when they show up. Maybe not. Can't capture it like that, okay?
Research unlocked.
Capture alien failure. ourselves. No, no, no. Alrighty, dude. Alright guys, we've been at this for a couple hours now. I think we're going to do is I'm going to take a break. So I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I think I might... I don't know what I'm going to do. If I should stream something else. Crawl sample. Just make another video. I don't know, but I am going to step away from the computer for just a little bit. So I'm going to end this stream. Again, as I was saying before, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whether you watch this live or you're going to watch it recorded, again, thank you. And I will talk to you all next time. Alright, see ya everyone.
New materials have been refined.